Hey guys, Chris at Tillman Family Farms. I am in our lower pasture down behind the pond that you see in a lot of our videos. So I overseeded this with rye this year, and we've been rotating the cows in and out of here. I put some hay out for them yesterday. You can kind of see behind me, it's all nice and kind of greenish right there. So I'm going to turn the cows and the horses in here. Normally when I do that, I leave it open for 3 or 4 days and then I'll close it back up. But now that hunting season is coming to an end, we're going to be using the back pasture as well to rotational graze through more often. So I'm gonna let them in there, and then we're gonna go check on some pigs. We haven't really done a whole lot with pigs here lately, and I'm gonna give you an update on everybody from pregnant sows, pregnant gilt, how our boar's coming, how the feeder group's coming, and we'll just give you a rundown on all of it. Hang tight. So it's funny, so we've had cows 5 years, 6 years, and when we used to actually feed grain, Dad would call the cows, and most of these cows, or some of these cows, have been here for a while, so they all know this call. So we'll see if they all come running like they normally do. Dad's famous cow call, and I guarantee you, I see them, they're already moving back there. Get this kid up here. Normally what I do so they don't tear these things up is I'll take my chain back around. Bad video, sorry guys. Anyhow, see that, so I'll turn my gate up. Oh, here come the horses. Horses know what it's all about. Oh, there they come. Look at them. Come on, girl. Yeah, cow. There they come. The great migration of the Tillman Family Farm cow herd. Look, the horses, they can't even hardly get in the door. And they stop. Yeah, I opened it for y'all. Oh, there they go. I love watching cows move to a new something. They get excited and they bounce around. And of course the calves and everybody kind of dragging up the rear. And then you get the ones that don't understand the gate. And they all just want to stop right there like it's just supposed to open up. Anyhow. Come on, little calves. Y'all come on. So those 3 little calves right there were born this year. Actually, one of them was a bottle calf. We had a video on it a while back. But the other 2 were born here, and we have, I think, still either 3 or 4 that are pregnant now. So, but that's cows and a couple of donkeys over here. But let's go check out some pigs. So pigs, so it's wintertime. You can see this area, this pretty distinct line through here, is where our youngest feeder group of 10 has been for the past probably week and a half. You see under that big tree where they had some straw for bedding. They have moved back up in the woods, so let's go check them out. All right, so these guys were born in August. We sold some of these piglets, but these are the ones that we kept. One of these, I believe it's that one right there in front of us, is going to be held back for a breeder. She'll get moved off soon. We keep 2 55-gallon drums, which I need to, oh yeah, below the nipples. Yeah, so I put 3 nipples in each barrel, and I need to get some water out here. But we'll check out their paddock. Got their big feeder moved on a pallet yesterday. they've gotten to where they scratch themselves on this feeder, and that made it necessary for me to strap the top down. So that's what's going on there. I put them in old round bale in here. Which I did that yesterday, so I'm gonna walk up here and see what it looks like, see if they've been tearing at it any. Well, it looks like they kind of pulled out a little bit. Don't look like they really bedded in it last night. Maybe on this side of it, yeah. Normally you can really tell where groups of pigs like this bed because they just pile up. So, but this is what's going on with these guys. I'm sure some of that in there they're probably eating. When that bale opened up, it was a lot better inside of it than what I thought it was, but that is it. These guys are growing fast. Already have processing dates for these guys. April and May they should be the perfect size. So, and they're just now getting to where they're a little bit better with us when we're in there with them. So anyhow, let's go check out some bigger pigs. All right, so there's 4 of these guys in here, and oh gosh, these guys were born in February, so when they go, they're gonna be a year old. So they go in February, and their siblings went in early December. So, but these guys are working on this dead tree right here. Anyhow, but they're finally kind of growing out. They were the slow growers of the group that we had before. And by the way, if you run this electric netting, this is the kind of stuff you gotta watch for. It's this right here is grounding this fence out. So we move these things every 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes even faster than that if it's a bigger group. So you gotta watch out for that kind of stuff, because if it's not shocking them, they'll walk right through it. Yep, this is what pigs are best at. Well, no, I take that back. Pigs are best at eating, but laying down is probably their second best. This is Macon the boar. He is the daddy of all the piglets that have been born here thus far. And he's a nice guy. We are not 100% sure what all is in him as far as breed and whatnot. We think Tamworth because the little bit longer snout, and there's no telling what else. He's a barnyard mix for sure, but he does pretty good. He does pretty old good. Let's see if we can find his girlfriends. So I want to show you how I have this paddock set up. So this was, we had made this a really, really large goat pen when we had goats, and when I put the pigs inside of it, ran hot wire on the inside of it. So even with this gate open, they will get over there on that line, and they don't like it. They get shocked, all that kind of stuff. So this is Lila, and this is Gertrude. Both of these girls should be bred. They've been hanging out with Big Daddy in here for quite some time, and we'll get him out of here before too long. We've got another up and coming boar, which I'll show you all in just a little bit, and we'll see if those two can get along and live together in the same paddock. If not, I'm gonna have to find him some friends. Oh gosh, girl, she trying to knock me down. Big old butt and knock me down easy. Anyhow, I'm gonna use this opportunity to walk my wire on the inside of here, because I just don't, I think they've got some stuff laid on it, grounding it out, but we'll go check that out real quick. So I'm gonna show you what's happening in here. So got these on these T-posts. Of course, I have a grand audience. Big boy, hey. You're chewing on me now. Anyhow, you get sticks like that on top of it, and it's actually touching the ground right there where they kind of dug this hole and pushed it up. So I got some work to do here. And this guy, who is as tall as my waist, is just irritating to work around. So I'm gonna walk the rest of the fence, hopefully ahead of them, find out what I gotta do. This is what happens when you let the cows in behind the dam. They get greedy, and that green grass down there's not enough for them. So they all make the pilgrimage across the dam all the way until they get right there where it's blocked off. Sorry guys, maybe next time. We can't forget these guys. They, what kind of farm wouldn't have a flock of laying hens, which has been depleted here lately. We have sold off quite a few to make room for some replacement layers that we have. But we're gonna go in here and see what kind of eggs we've got on this January 9th day. So, if you've never seen the inside of this thing, poop through floor, automatic feeders that they still got a fair amount of them, and roosting, and then nesting boxes that roll away into the tray. And of course we have lights on the birds, 1 heat lamp and 2 lights, keep them laying. Oh. So the way that this handy dandy nesting box works is you grab this and you pull it away. And I'm gonna tell you what, I think my wife's already been down here, because there are only 2 eggs in this thing. And there were 50 something yesterday. So I'm gonna get my measly 2 eggs that I brought a bucket down here to carry away. Anyhow, that's chickens. Come in through the little door right there. And we've been gracious for them this fall. And I'll show you one. We used our chickens to help us out in the process of breaking down some compost. You can see all this stuff that's a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to pull all this stuff up and run it through a chipper one more time. But this originally, so this whole area through here is our garden spot. There's a drainway through the middle of it with a rock bottom. And but we used them right here. We parked them here, oh gosh, a month and a half ago. Not much here for them anymore. That's why we've moved them across. So that's normally a gate. I'm standing in what's normally a road. But this was a little structure that I decided didn't need to be here anymore, so I took it mostly apart. But we moved them around a little bit. They need to be moved now, which we'll shut them up and move them soon. But we'll probably take them that way. Gotta keep them close enough to keep the lights on them though. Anyhow, chickens help fertilize the garden. Hopefully that'll work to our favor this spring and summer. So this is our up and coming boar, who has been named Rip. My wife likes Yellowstone a lot. Anyhow, he's eating a little snack. We pulled a fresh head of cabbage from the winter garden yesterday and had it for dinner last night. And he gets the leftovers, the outside leafage that we didn't eat, but he is growing pretty old fast. But he's a good fella too. So guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Not a very informative video, just wanted to kind of catch you guys up with what we got going on. It's the winter time. Besides dropping pigs off and waiting for pigs to farrow, we really don't have a whole lot going on. Of course, waiting on cows to calf as well. But that's pretty much where we're at, and we'll keep you guys updated. We've got some things coming up for the spring. We're gonna track our pigs a little bit different. We're gonna keep up with the sheet so we know exactly what we're feeding them, when we're feeding them, when we're moving them, and all that kind of good stuff, so that we can see what kind of money we actually make on them. So that'll be coming up pretty soon. But anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you on the next video.